Cause hello, it's Status Tarot in the house, baby. And I'm reading today for your current situation, baby. 3 days off of the YouTube, and I'm finally back. Damn it, it's skipping again. That damn I don't know why those do that. Like in person, they're just normal. But online it looks like they're having a strobe effect, which is the strangest thing. I guess the camera just doesn't like it. All right, let's go ahead and go to Aries. I just got in my head. Fuck your couch. Yeah, I put my feet on Eddie's couch. Why'd you do it? Because Eddie could buy another one. So I don't know why I got that. For some of you, something about a couch could pop up, whether you're getting one, something's damaged on the couch, something about a couch. Who gives a shit, right? Why did you put your feet on Eddie's couch? Because Eddie could buy another one. I love Rick James. Oh my God. All right, here we go. Let's go to Aries now. Okay, here we go. Oh, here, let's do this. Okay. So what is the current situation Aries is dealing with right now? Thank you. Yeah, I get bored sitting there. What is the current situation that Aries is dealing with right now? Like, what is the current situation? What's going to happen with Aries? Did you get notified? You know how that goes. All right, here we go. Okay. I'm going to lay 3 cards out. Kind of feel rejuvenated. I need some time off. And I may even take more time off, just kind of update every now and then. What is the current situation Aries is dealing with right now? Most of you got notified. Good. At least some people did. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Okay. All right. What is your current situation right now as we're reading this message? The Devil in reverse. So you took yourself out of a toxic situation. All right. Some of you involved a Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. But Devil does represent Capricorn. But I feel like for some of you, you had to take yourself away from a situation. Let's see why. The Two of Pentacles reverse. I think that you were definitely back and forth with a situation, right? You got tired of dealing with it. I almost felt like, at first it may have been something that you kind of loved or a person you kind of loved, but you're like, fuck it. Like, it's just too much to deal with. So you may have taken yourself away from it. I'm going to clarify. I'm just telling you what I get right now. How will this play out? What's the most likely outcome for this situation that you dropped? Let's see. Chariot reverse. Some of you, it's at a halt. It'll stay at a halt. Some of you, there could be distance there, like long distance. I'm also getting some of you at some point get out of a toxic job situation as well, or at least a mindset about your job. For some of you, it's not actually leaving a job. It could be getting out of a negative mindset about it. But I get for some of you also, Devil reverse. Why is the Devil reverse here? What is the Devil reverse here for? Okay, here we go. Toil and labor. Now, some of you, I think that's about a person that's talking about. Some of you, you're tired of a job because it's a really taxing. It's taxing. All right. You got 2 situations. Oh, you got 2. You don't expect much from this situation anymore. Some of you don't put much stock into this situation with this person anymore. Now, I even get you to either continuing to not communicate, or it may go to a point where there is no communication. All right. Okay, you're not. Bye. All right. Now, let's see what your oracle card says before I do more clarification. All right, here we go. Clarify for Aries. What's going on with Aries? You got Freddie Mercury. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you so much. I'll get you after Gemini or Cancer. All right. So just look out for that. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate you. Thank you. Okay. A dramatic life is better than being dramatic about life. Extravagance, Aries, is the wicked stepmother of invention. There is nothing more precious than frivolity. I don't even know what the fuck. Bye, Freddie Mercury. See ya. Have a good one. All right. These are the days of our lives. Bye, Freddie. See ya. These are isn't that by the Queens? By Freddie Mercury. See ya. Have a good one. Freddie Mercury is trying to troll tonight. But I feel like for some of you, what I take from that is a dramatic life is better than being dramatic about life. Some of you, I get some of you living more of an extravagant life. All right. Some of you, I just kind of get you doing your own thing. All right, is what I doing your own thing, work wise, career wise. Some of you just being independent, like single wise. I'm not sure why I kind of get that. All right. And what else for Aries? And then we're gonna go to some clarifications. Miriam Makiba. If times are broken, it's our job to mend them. Your joy makes fools of your oppressors. And, you're gonna have a lot of haters. You looking joyful, you looking spunky, kind of gets at them. All right. Your joy makes fools of your oppressors. In the age of liars, the truth is dynamite. All right, is what I feel. So that's what. Let's see what your cards want to clarify. Now, for some of you, I get something out of a work situation you're going to want to drop or stop doing. All right. Let's do some more clarifiers and then we're done. I just want you to know that I love you. Oh, I'm bringing back some classic Queen. That ain't classic. That's his last song. All right, Freddie Mercury wanted to troll tonight, so no more Freddie Mercury for right now. Okay, what else? What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm clarifying the tarot card. That's right. And then we're gonna go to. I just want you to know that I love you. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a card right there. I'm sitting there looking for the cards. What is this double reverse in reference to? I think it's got to do with a connection. I'm sorry. Oh, you know what they're going to try to do? Bitch. You know what they're going to try to do? They're going to try to message you because you're backing away, right? They know it. They see it. It's your job whether you want to deal with them or not. I mean, that's totally not your job. It's your decision, all right? Is what I feel. Some of you will let it stay at a halt. Maybe getting to a point where some of you get messages, you may message them back or you may hold back, all right? Is what I feel. Job-wise, I get for some of you thinking about quitting a job or leaving a job. Some of you, through the people you don't like at your job or people around you at work or something like that. Don't take that if it makes no sense. All right, let's go to Taurus now. Okay, here we go. Taurus, what is I'm gonna read your current situation right now at this moment. So, what is your current situation right now at this moment? Damn, that song stuck in my head. Damn it. These are the days of our lives, and I want you to know that I love you. I can't remember the lyrics. I just remember it's like his last video. I ain't seen that in years. Okay, here we go. What's coming up for Taurus? What is coming up for Taurus? Not coming up, sorry. What is Taurus's current situation right now? Okay. All right, let's do this. Queen, ooh. Some of you are making money. Money's coming to you. Bye, see ya. All right. You're going to go into employment for yourself at some point. You're going to get tired of making money for other people. And I get at some point, some of you making more money when that happens. I'm also getting for you ones that are currently employed somewhere. There may be people that are trying to block your flow or block things that are going to happen for you, but it will happen for you. Oh, it's a specific message. I don't see a lot of you applying to this. I always say that. Thanks, Leo Sun, for the 5. Thank you so much. Let's clarify. Tower. You know what I get some of you going, look, some of you are already there. Some of you may already be at that point in your life. Thank you, Paru, for the 10. Thank you so much. Some of you may already be at that point in your life where you are ready to, some of you are already employing yourself, or I get at some point, you just getting tired of making money for other people or dealing with other people. You're going to start to make your own money, or you're going to turn your passion into a business or whatever you like to do as a business. All right. Now, I want to talk about a connection that may be here. All right, is what I feel. Some of you don't want to repeat something with a situation, with a person, I should say, because they're very unpredictable, all right, very unreliable, which makes me think you may have a chance to repeat something with someone, and you may not, you may turn down that repeat. Not saying you have to, not saying you will, but there's energy there of it's your whole reading going down due to a person. You have the Queen of Wands reversed as to why it's all happening. So I would say thank you, Abby Barrett. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Um, you know what's so strange? You're going to be doing good in life, and they're going to see you doing good. Mark my words. Thanks, Pisces, with a touch of fire. They're going to see you doing good. What's going to prompt them to want to repeat it with you? Because damn, Taurus is doing so fucking good. And I think it's got to do with your lifestyle, your career, your money. Watch somebody say, well, I don't know why they want to date me. I just flip burgers, or all I do is shovel cow shit. Like, listen for a second. It's your vibe. It's your something about you makes this person want to repeat it with you. All right. Not sure why I'm getting that, but it's all got to do with the Queen of Wands reversed in the Tower. It could be a fire sign, Scorpio. All right. I'm thinking at some point you're going to. It's almost like you may have a chance to have a second chance. All right. I'm thinking it's because I'm telling you, I get something about now. I don't know who you dealt with, who you're dealing with. I don't know. That's not for me to figure out. My job is to read the messages as I get it, right? But I feel like for some of you, somebody's going to want to repeat it with you. And I want to say it may be due to how good you're looking right now, or how good you're doing right now, or you know what that makes me realize? That they may be watching you. How would they know you're doing good? Well, some of you, there's somebody around you and they want to stay with you. But I get it, for some of you, it's somebody that's not around you but wants to be with you all of a sudden. I'm thinking it's due to you doing good. You taking off. Your vibe is different. So maybe you've changed since you've dealt with that person. Maybe, I don't know if your lifestyle's gotten better or your money's more flowing or something like that. But generally, they just see you doing, I'm not connecting to that Taurus's read, but I'll just tell you what I keep getting. And it may be due to somebody that you were involved with that was very unpredictable, kind of unreliable, full of drama. All right. Throw some kippers on that, and then we're going to pull you some oracles. Okay. Taurus, your money's going to be doing good. I don't give a fuck what part of the read you resonate with. Your money's going to be doing phenomenal. You got unexpected income, Queen of Pentacles, wealthy person. Looking good. I don't care what you're going through, right? I mean, I do care. I'm not saying it in that sense. I'm more so saying it doesn't matter what you're going through. You're going to be doing fucking phenomenal with your money. Mark my words, Taurus. I don't know if it's somebody you're dealing with now or you've dealing with. You're going to be doing so good. They're going to see your glow up. And guess what it's going to prompt them to want to do? Offer your ass something. Maybe they weren't even offering this before. Or maybe they were acting foolish before or like a bitch before. But Lord, I get some of you glowing up. And you may come back to me and tell me, yeah, they tried to repeat it with me, but I feel like it's not for the right reasons. All right? If that makes any sense. Now, generally, for really all of you out there that are Tauruses, Sun, Moon, or Rising, I just get a general increase in your finances as well. I'm also getting some of you start your own business at some point. All right? I may be not connecting. I don't know if I am or not. I just don't feel connected to your read. All right, tonight. But if you connect with it, that's great. Thank you so much, Div, for the 20. Thank you so much, folks. Y'all gotta follow the directions. Y'all are not following the directions. Don't start. Let me have a good night without this irritation. Thank you so much for the 5 nerd alerts. Thank you so much. What do you need to tell Taurus? What does Taurus need to know? Ludwig van Beethoven. A wrong note is insignificant. Playing without passion is inexcusable. Destiny is knocking at your door. Connect it simply in silence. So if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. If you make mistakes, all that good stuff, hoogie bougie woogie woogie. All right. What else would you like to tell Taurus? How y'all doing tonight? Okay, here you go. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Some of you, You may have went through a stage of grief over something. Some of you a literal death, some of you the death of a situation. All right. But understand that's it's an opportunity for some of you also and be grateful for what you have. Your situation could be a lot worse as well. All right, is what I feel. So I'm gonna leave you with that, Taurus. I'm gonna go to Gemini. All right. That damn song stuck in my head. All right, here we go. What is going on with Gemini? I just got all these bitches as my sons. So for some of you that have sons, there could be issues around a son or somebody that's like a son. If not, I think you're gonna have a lot of opportunities for different love options. I'll put it that way. All right. Okay, here we go. What is coming up for not coming up, but he's saying what's coming up. The question is, what is Gemini's current situation right now at this exact moment? What is Gemini's current situation right now at this exact moment? What is Gemini's exact situation at this moment right now? Stop right there. What you talking about? Let's see. Ace of Wands reverse is your current situation. There's this thing or this situation that starts and stops a lot. All right. You may have a very start and stop situation with someone. All right, Gemini. Woo. Some of you, somebody got left out or gets left out, or you two stop speaking. I'm actually going to say something else to you health-wise. Some of your energy levels up and down. You may be concerned. I'm going to look into that. Even though I don't do health reads, you may get to a point where you feel like, damn, why am I up and down energy-wise? My energy's like 1 minute high, up. Bitch, you're going to be all right. Outcome, Nine of Pentacles, bitch. You're going to be single, too. Absolutely you will. I always yell at Gemini. Me and these bitches have a connection where we just yell at each other and call each other what, Gemini? All kinds of what? Bitches, right? Hey, bitch, you're gonna be fine. Also, your spending's your spending's kind of crazy. You will turn out good. Absolutely. I wish Hollywood would call Pamela. Them bitches won't call me for nothing. I'm waiting for my big break, but thank you for saying that. I appreciate you. You go up and down money-wise too, but you're going to turn out fine. All right. I'm also getting this energy of you go up and down with a person like so much. It's start and stop, on and off. We're together, we're not, or we're, a thing, then not a thing. You may go up and down with someone a lot. You stop working on it. Some of you've lost your mojo for this person. I'm gonna say a few messages for you though. Hey, for you ones getting tired of a work thing, I want to say for some of you, you're going to be fine work-wise, money-wise. So be tired all you want, but make that money. All right. Oh God, you got a bunch of messages coming out. Oh Lord. There's a bitch that you had to leave behind. Five of Pentacles upright, Seven of Swords reverse. Somebody may have bolted out or left the situation. Somebody's going to leave the situation or has left it. Some of you unexpectedly, like ghosting. If not, I just get somebody just like belling the fuck out, right? Whether this could be you or them. It could be either one. Seven of Swords reversed. Some of you may have found out somebody's secrets or lies or deception. Or you will. It's in the position of why it's all happening. Your outcome's great. I get some of you being single or independent, whether you're already that way or that's something you're going to become, or whatever the case may be. I kind of like this energy of you being independent but making money. Something about your money's good. The only good card you have is the outcome, which is great. I mean, the outcome is great. Nine of Pentacles. Some of you are gonna are you doing your own thing? That's what's gonna make you flourish. You don't need this extra baggage, aka this person, to bring you down. You can be miserable all by your motherfucking self, right? Okay. Clarify these cards, Kipper. Also, some of you could get a car or buy a car or fix one up. What else? With the money you're going to be getting, apparently. This makes no sense. Some of you even on move. either something about your home situation is going to switch up. For you ones where there was talks of living with somebody that could switch up. For you ones that live with somebody that could switch up. I'm just naming this ain't tarot. This is just me giving scenarios as examples. Something about your living situation could change at some point. Just put that out. I'm gonna put that out there. That could be something in the future that changes for you. You're gonna be single or independent. All right. Also get something about a car as well. I hate using kippers because they get too specific and it throws the whole storyline to a whole nother fucking category. Sorry for the y'all know I cuss. Did y'all hear what I just said? Talking about sorry for the cussing. Who the hell am I trying to fool, right? Money's looking great. I don't know why that's there. Give me some guidance for Gemini. James Brown. Yeah, I feel good. Da-na-da-na-da-na-da. I knew that I would now. I feel nice. I can't sing his songs. Too soul for me. I ain't black enough to have that type of soul. Bye. See ya. Have a good one, James Brown. All right. Knock 'em dead, then leave. Listen to this, Gemini. I just talked about somebody that you dealt with. Knock 'em dead, then leave. Don't quit moving until it's payback time. When you're ready to get on up, it's time to get down. Some of you bitches are going to have a revenge plot toward a hoe. Just saying. Are you going to want to see them get their just due? All right? Okay, here we go. All right. That's strange. So you can take that how you want, Gemini, that James Brown card. James Brown is trying to encourage assholism and yeah. James Brown is trying to encourage bitches to get just dues and knock them dead, then leave. Bye, James Brown. See ya. All right, here we go. What else can you tell me? You know what? I'm not going to interpret the oracle cards for y'all. You take the look. You can take the tarot as my literal meaning, like literal thing I say. The oracle card, that's for your interpretation. That's just for added extra messages in the read. All right. Thank you, Rachel Rodriguez. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. But what's so strange is, Gemini, if somebody did you wrong, or if something happened between you and someone, maybe you'll get to a point where you can see it from both sides. Now, I'm not saying that you need to take blame or they need to take blame. What I'm saying is you may be able to see from both perspectives at some point. All right. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Some of you will be able to find humor in it. Just saying, by talking about it or just making jokes about it. Who gives a shit, right? I even get at some point, some of you, something about a move or a relocation. Just keep in mind I said that. And something about a car as well, all right? Who gives a shit? I got to stop saying that. I got to stop. Thanks, Rachel, for the 5. Thank you so much. Hey, Jenna, I'm going to move you to the later in the read because I got to stay on the, I ain't forgot you, but I got to stay on a schedule here, all right? I'm just surprised y'all are watching me because I thought that people didn't want to watch me no more. So it's kind of, I could cry because y'all are in the room watching me. So I just worry that y'all going to lose interest. That's why I'm like, Tyler, you got to stop your shenanigans and stop with the shitheadness, all right? All right, let's go to Cancer now. Thank you so much for that, Rachel Rodriguez. Thank you so much. Thanks, Divya. Okay. Okay, let's do this. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Thanks, Satri, as always. Thank you so much. Can you tell me what Cancer's current situation is right now at this exact Cancer? Why is that Cancer? Why is that shuffle so small? That's it. I feel like I need to flip it up too. Cancer, why is your reading so? Or not reading? Sorry, your why? Thanks, Sarah Buckles. Thank you so much. Why is that such a small shuffle? It's going to be specific. So, are you ready? Are you ready? Whether good or bad, are you ready? Let's see. Okay. I'm scared to look at it because I'm like, I don't see it until I don't pull it up. I put it face down at first. Okay, here we go. What's happening? Seven of Wands in reverse. Something you're tired of fighting for. You're tired of putting up the fight for something. Let's see what it is. Why is it all happening? The devil. Some of you are tired of. So what's going on is the Seven of Wands reversed. Why it's all happening is the devil. How's it going to play out? The Page of Cups reversed. Are we having repetitive messages tonight? Why is the Seven of Wands reversed? King of Wands. Excuse me. Some of you know what a fire sign that was playing you, or a Capricorn or Pisces. Could be any sign. I'm just throwing out the. You're tired of pursuing something. Some of you are tired of fighting for a bitch's love. You're tired of fighting for this hoe's love. But you know what's so strange is it's all happening due to somebody you can't. You have a strong attachment to this person. All right. You have a strong attachment to them. You two are going to stop speaking, or you already have. It's a repetitive mess. We're repeating messages tonight, folks. Now I'm going to look like the bad guy, right? Why is the devil here? 10 of Pentacles. Damn. You know, it's like that sucks, Cancer. What's so strange is it has that potential to be something if somebody would just change their ways or their toxic behavior. Addictions. I'm just going to name stuff. It doesn't have to be that, but addictions, their behavior, whatever the case may be. Something could be fucking phenomenal. You two bitches could be like made for each other. You know what that reminds me of? Never Been Kissed. When she made the prom theme, Made for Each Other. Josie Geller, remember that movie? I love Never Been Kissed. And I'm not a chick flick type of whore, but I love that chick flick movie. That's the shit right there. You could have been made for each other. I'm a reporter for the Chicago Sun-Times. I gotta stop. Okay, I'm a movie buff. Look, if that don't say I'm a movie buff, I don't know what is. I'm a reporter for the Chicago Sun-Times, and I've been beating my brains out trying to impress you people. Okay, let me stop. Bye. See ya. Bye, Drew Barrymore. Have a good one. See ya. All right? Stop, Tyler. You're looking like an idiot. Stop while you're ahead. Bye. See ya. Okay, here we go. I'm not Josie Grossi anymore. Okay, bye, Cancer. Stop. Okay, stop. Here we go. Let's do this. Here's what sucks about it. You spent so much energy and time trying to fight for a hoe that wasn't trying to fight for you. This is somebody you're either with now or it was close to getting there. Why is your 10 of Pentacles devil? Some of you are committed. You're literally committed to somebody like this, or that was your ultimate goal. That was the end game, right? To be in a situation with, hey, Philanda Shank, how you doing? You two don't speak to each other no more. You're not going to, or the emotions are not there, or the speaking's not there. Page of Cups reversed is the outcome. Let's throw some Kippers on it and see what Kipper wants to say. Somebody they played you, King of Wands reversed. Are you the player? Who knows, right? King of Wands reversed is what you're not fighting for anymore. So you may not be fighting for someone that you feel was two-timing or playing. All right, is what I feel. I'm not connecting to this read. I'm tired of this child. Some of you may have had a child with them, or you two could have got there. All right, doesn't mean you have to. I don't have a child. I didn't say that you popped out a fucking thing out of the oven. I'm saying, listen to me. I'm saying that it could have gotten to a point where it got that serious. Some of you, it was that serious. I'm not connecting to your read. Queen, I don't need you to try to back up what I'm talking about. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right? Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Cancer, I'm so confused. This is either somebody you either live with, wanted to live with. You two it wouldn't shock me if even if it's not that scenario. This is somebody that you definitely had plans to get to that point with. Some of you already had that situation going on. I'm telling you, that was the plan. I think that's why it's so hard for you to release it, because there was so much potential living with each other, uh, or the potential of that, or having children. One another. It was so strong. But Tyler, I can't have children. I'm a man, and they're a man too. Well, clearly, unless they're no, they're not going to be a pregnant man. I'm talking about. Listen to me. I'm talking about even disregard the whole child and the home situation. Disregard it. What makes it so hard for you to release, devil, is why it's all happening. What makes you so hard to release it is that it just felt like it could have got to that point. Or it felt like something like, damn, that could have been for the ages. That could have been like for the ages, made for each other type of shit, right? So, and I'm not saying it won't be that, but what I'm saying is that was what maybe you had in mind, all right? You know what's so funny? I get you two getting to a point where you both think about each other, but refusing to speak or to message or speak. I'm going to leave it at that. Let's pull your oracles and see. Sorry, Cancer. Fire or water. Some of you earth, but fire is here heavily. And Capricorn, earth is here too. A little bit of Pisces there too. Could be any sign. I'm not connecting. Maybe I'm just losing my touch and y'all not telling me, making me embarrass myself nightly on this channel. All right. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get your message, or get your thing, Jenna, after this, all right? Because I don't want to miss your reading or miss doing it. I may actually discontinue that portion of the read where you can pay for a personal, because it slows the readings down and I get a lot of complaints about it. So, all right. What messages do you have for Cancer? Freedom. Some of you just going to have to get to a point where you just enjoy yourself. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. You're going to start looking within yourself for the happiness and not within another person. All right? No, Jenna, you're good. It's not you. I've been thinking about that. You're good. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me currently. So some of you, that's something that you're going to be focused on. Who gives a shit? Let's see what celebrity cards you pulled. Kendrick Lamar. I don't know a single Kendrick Lamar song, but I hear his name like on the news and stuff. Become the cure, not the symptom. Don't demand respect, command it, Cancer. They don't say Cancer, I just added it. You can be broke without being broken. So some of you, you know, maybe you're tired of being this pushover that people take advantage of or take for granted. You're going to like be your own soulmate and start, I sound like somebody's Lizzo, but you're going to start being your own soulmate and finding happiness within yourself and not looking for it externally in other people. All right? Who gives a shit? Let's go ahead and go to Leo now. Thank you so much, the spiritual brat. Thank you. Now let's go to Jenna. This is your question. Let me take the banner off. We're going to Leo next, but let me just do this real quick. All right. Thanks, first of all, and thanks again for your super chat. Okay, what will happen with me? What will happen with me, Aries, and Michael the Pisces? What's going to happen between Jenna Tennyson, and Michael? What will happen between those two? Just give me future energy. What may end up happening? Ooh, if I can just stop right there. I ain't looked at your cards yet, so let me see. How's Michael's energy toward you? All right, what's the most likely outcome that could happen next few months, whatever the case may be? All right, so your energy toward the situation in the next few months is the Four of Pentacles. That's my card of when somebody starts to hold back. You may start to pull yourself back or hold back a little bit more. All right, let's see what their energy is towards you. Hell no. King of Wands reverse. They're going to either start to turn out like a player. That's their energy towards you. Outcome, the Five of Cups reverse. Jenna, why is the King of Wands reverse Michael's future actions toward Jenna? King of Swords. You pulled my symbol. I gotta go with what you pulled my symbol. Michael could have a little bit of fluidity there. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna go any further than that. All right. You're not going to end up with this person. If you do, you'll regret trying to do it. You may have to start holding back from this person because I think they have a lot of lies and deception they don't really divulge much about. I mean, you know, who puts themselves out there, but They did pull my, or sorry, he did pull my symbol for fluidity, and I'm gonna leave it at that. All right. That's my symbol. That's how I read my cards, the way I read them. I could be totally wrong, and that could be totally slanderous on my behalf. All right. This is entertainment purposes only. I think that you're going to get to a point where you have to hold back. I don't know where you stand right now. And I think Michael may have a little bit of player in him. Just saying. A little bit of player. All right. Um, I feel like they have a lot of things they haven't told, or like inner things within them that they don't really tell a lot about themselves. All right. I'm going to say no to that. All right. So I'm going to say no to that. You can take that or leave that. I could be totally wrong, Jenna. I've been wrong before. All right, Jenna, Four of Pentacles. I get at some point you holding back. You forced yourself to hold back or have to. Still waiting to see what they do, but I don't know about that. All right. Thank you so much for your super chat. And if that was right, like I said, my name is Tyler Tarot. If it was wrong, Jenna, you never sent us money for a question. I think that you imagined that event in your head. I'm not Tyler Tarot. I'm some random idiot that basically doesn't know his right hand from his left. You tripping. All right. Okay. Let's go to Leo now. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Okay. All right. Thanks, Cindy G. How you doing? Thank you so much. Let's go to Leo. Thank you, Cindy G. Appreciate that. All right. That's why I hate doing personals when shit like that comes out. Because what if it's wrong? But whenever I feel something, I say it. I'm sorry, Jenna. Do you still like me as a tarot reader? You still like me? Okay. I know I need to go on a trip again. I sure do. All right, let's go. All right, let's do this. Okay. Leo, let's read your current situation right now at this moment. All right, what is your current situation right now at this moment, Leo? The sign of the lion. The sign of the lion. Okay, here we go. That's it? Okay. All right, Leo, let's do this. Actually, that was a lot of shuffling, so I don't know why I said that's it. That was a lot of shuffling, so I'm tripping, son. Ooh, I like that, Leo. Oh. You are a dumbass bitch. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say this. I'm going to go off because, Leo, listen to me. This self-sabotaging is not a good look. It's not. I'm going to apply it in many different ways. But I'm not talking to your current self. I'm actually going to refer to your future self. Your future self is a dumbass bitch. Oh, Tyler, you just saying that, trying to be shocking. True, but that still doesn't negate the fact that you're a dumbass bitch. Whether I'm doing it live or if I did a personal, you a dumbass bitch. And this is why I'm saying this. And hear me out before you think, oh, he's just trying to get attention, which is partially true. But it's still, like I said, that still don't negate the fact that you got a problem with self-sabotage. Here's what I find strange. I see your dreams coming true. You got Nine of Swords reversed as what's going on. I get your stress all that stress and worries you had going away. And I asked why. Well, I didn't ask, but that's what came out in the position. Why are they going away? The Three of Wands. Shit's starting to happen. Shit's starting to take off. Listen to me. I'm applying it in different ways. All right. Here's my only issue, though. You will achieve your goals. Now, I'm gonna go from different categories because you're all gonna. It's all gonna play out differently for a lot of you. Clearly, let's say you're a Leo that has been waiting for love or the right person for so long. Let's just say it's a love thing. I'm gonna go to y'all other ones, you like career people. Just give me a second. You don't know a good thing when you see it, because you know what you're gonna do. You're gonna doubt it. You're going to push it away. Listen to the message. You're gonna push it away. You're going to doubt it, which makes you, your future self, a dumbass bitch. Because I feel like this is something that you've been waiting for. Now, if it's a love thing, with this telling me this, you may meet your future long-term person more sooner than you think. Could even be in the year 2023. But please don't be the dumb ass that lets this get away. Which makes me think it could be somebody that sticks. Not something that goes out the window or kind of, turns the tables super fast. No. It feels like it's something that could stick. You catching me? It feels like it's something that could stick. Sorry for the insult, but I felt the need to say that. Let's go to you workplace people, or you people that want to have a business, or you want your business to get out there, or you want to stop being a chicken shit. Full reverse tells me, whenever full reverse comes out, that tells me one thing. It tells me that there's fear of the unknown, or a fear of being vulnerable, fear of failure. Put that shit to the side. You only live one life in this body. You got little time to worry about failures, but you can have a whole lifetime of success if you can get over this whole fear of, oh Lord, if it don't work, if I start that, or if I continue to do this, will it work? Or if I start that, would it work? Like, I'm gonna end up looking like a failure and having to, be shameful and all that. No. I just got there's room for everybody. Some of you may get to where you're starting to compete with people. There's room for everybody. I don't know why I got that. Who gives a shit, right? But your dreams are going to come true. Because when I asked, your situation is overcoming worries or anxiety, then I asked why. Not asked why, but in the position of why it's all happening, 3 of Wands. Because things that you've been waiting for years, or for a while, months, days, nights, hell, years, whatever the case may be, some of you decades, who cares? It's finally going to happen. And here you are, not knowing how to act. All right? Okay, we'll clarify some of these cards. Okay, here we go. I told you something good was going to happen. You got to get out of that full reverse energy. I got to apply this in different ways because I feel like it's going to hit. I feel like this read's going to hit a lot of you differently. Thanks for the 10, Miss Denique. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Brick Girl, as always. Thank you. Thanks, Huda. Ooh, your dreams gonna come true. Things you've been waiting for years. For you ones that like men, they'll have a big dick. I got hung like a something. Who gives a shit, right? For you ones that like women, I think that they may have a very masculine way about things. All right, is what I feel. You're gonna meet somebody that's really, I'm telling you, you're gonna meet somebody that's like really something I'm telling you, it's something that you've been waiting for. I don't get you knowing how to handle it. I'm sorry. Some of you that's literally, some of you that's just I don't get you knowing how to handle it. All right? Is what I feel. Let's go to you work people. Some of you also may find that I don't care if you admit it or not. You may actually wait for somebody to be back with you. It ain't gonna happen like you want. All right? Sometimes only stick with new. All right? If you already broke off with something, let that stay broke off. Don't revisit old dead things. All right? Now, for you work people, I'm gonna say a few messages. I feel like a dream opportunity could come in, or a dream position, or for you self-employed people, a dream job, like a dream business, it's going to happen. Please do not let fear or, well, if I, that's like a risk to take to do that. No, nobody got anywhere by playing it safe. You may not make sense with this now. All right. Hey, Tucker, how you doing? Tucker the cat. You may not make sense with this now, but your future self will come back to this reading. Say, damn, he was right. Your dreams are going to come true, and you need to make sure that you don't sabotage it by a sense of self-sabotage. Oh, I can't do that. Or I can't be in love. They always turn out to be this or that. You got to get rid of that. You got to. Leo, sun, moon, or rising, you got to. That's got that old mindset about, oh, it's going to fail, so what's the point? It's got to go to the wayside. You know what I'm saying? Bye, see ya. All right, let's see what your oracle cards have to say. Okay, here we go. Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Some of you are going to be focused on your health, like eating right or trying to eat right, or your health. There may be concerns around it. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Some of you are going to have to get disciplined about your health and what you put into your body, what you do to it, all right, as well. Let's see what your celebrity card has to say. All right. Lou Reed. Who the hell is that? Lou Reed. I think of you, but not that often. Survive your own war. Lou is really dropping a bombshell here. Some of you, this could be about okay. Remember I said earlier that don't focus on a past thing? Listen what this card says. I think of you, but not that often. So if you're wondering if somebody's going to come back, I just said that. I said, only focus on new. They think about you, but not that often. So if you're sitting there wasting energy thinking, well, maybe they'll come back at some point and it'll be like it was supposed to be. Not. Put want in one hand, Leo, and shit in the other, and see which one gets full the fastest. Not. Why you keep doing that? Because you ain't listening. Anytime I feel the need to act like a wild buffoon, that means something. And I'm also an attention whore, so that could also explain it too. But not. All right. Thanks, Huda, for that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks, Rescue Yourself. Thank you. Listen to this. I think of you, but not that often. Again, if you base your life off this, you're not going to admit it. You're not going to admit this. You're going to make me look like I'm the fucking crazy one. I know y'all do. Y'all like to make me look like I'm somebody's Boy Interrupted, like I'm somebody's Winona or somebody's Angelina Jolie or somebody's Brittany Murphy, if you get that reference. But I'm nobody's shithouse rat. Listen to me for a second. If you have this like lingering thought, like maybe at one point, even if you think about it every now and then, maybe that'll come back together like it should be, or beat it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Some say, don't do it. Don't do it. All right? So I'm saying, so let's go to Virgo now. I also get great job opportunities, a dream job, dream position for you self-employed. Some of you want to be in the spotlight too. I just got spotlight in my head. All right? Okay. Don't do that. Oh, I thought that you was, sorry, 1 second. Okay. Let's go to Virgo now. All right. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go to Virgo. Virgo, what's your current situation right now? Hey, y'all give me predictions. What's coming up for me other than misery? Okay. Thank you so much, Sarah Buckles. Thank you so much. Thank you. What is Virgo's current situation right now? What is Virgo's current situation right now? Wheel of Fortune reverse. It's just not happening right now. Whatever it is, whatever you're yearning about, whatever, it ain't happening right now. What? Woo! You could be having some financial problems. I'm gonna say a love thing in a sec. That keeps Five of Pentacles keeps coming out. Y'all think it's me repeating messages? It's the cards. What's the outcome? Three of Wands. Don't give up the good fight. Some of you could experience some financial setbacks, but it's going to be fine. Your outcome is amazing. Three of Wands, which keeps coming out as well. You are fine. If you're going through listen to me for a second. If you're going through any type of financial setbacks or just a gloomy period in your life where nothing's happening, you're fine. You're fine. You will survive. All right. You will survive. Some of you are experiencing, I'm going to say a love thing in a second, but let's give me a second. Some of you are experiencing setbacks. It could be, I don't know if it's necessarily your money or if it's more so you just are experiencing a stalemate in not getting opportunities, all right? Not getting the things you really want, all right? Some of you, I'm thinking it's got to do with a setback financially. I want to, even if you're not experiencing setbacks, I want to advise you to save your money. Don't knock me. There's no knot at Tyler's Tarot, all right? Bitch, don't start with me. Tonight's not the night, all right? With an attitude like yours, I'm surprised somebody put a knot in your forehead, all right? Just saying, don't knock me. There's no knot at Tyler's Tarot. Okay, what I feel is, and that's not me threatening you, I'm saying I'm surprised with your attitude, somebody's not put a knot in your forehead, all right? People that you come across day by day, all right? What I get is, you may be experiencing stalemate. You may be experiencing, you're funny, virtuous Virgo. You may be experiencing things kind of going slow, but it's fine because I get, honestly, and the outcome is great. Outcome is amazing, phenomenal. You will experience things finally happening for you, opportunity-wise, career-wise. And if you're experiencing financial setbacks, that's all going to change for you for the better. I'm also getting something about shit. What was I about to say? And it slipped my mind. It'll come back to me. Now I want to talk about a person that you went in circles with, right? They miss you. They miss you, especially if they're a fire sign with earth with fire. They can be any sign, but all that's popped out for you is fire and earth. So anytime I see a prominent sign, I always say it. All right. Oh, really? Thanks for the 10, Eliza. Thank you so much. Really. They're going to apologize to you. Some of you know that you're owed some type of explanation or apology, and you will get, in fact, you're manifesting it. Will you listen to me for a second and stop worrying about what's going on with me and stop worrying about negating the read? Sit your ass down and let me explain. Bitch. So I'm saying, there's somebody that missed you. They can't even make, you know what kind of like is weird about it? This is what I'm just telling you what I get. They could have even been somebody that left you. Or if you didn't leave them, they contributed to you leaving them, right? Now they want you back. And you're manifesting an apology because you thought about, well, they owe me something. They owe me. Cross watches. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. And don't bark up this tree because this tree barks back. How many times I got to tell you? All right? You will get some type of, you're manifesting an apology. And if it don't happen overnight, okay, don't sit there and say, well, your prediction wasn't right. Sit down is what I want to say to you. You're manifesting some type of apology from someone, especially if you had that mindset of, well, they owe me some type of explanation. So I'm going to not leave it at that, but I'm going to leave that storyline where it's at because I get an apology. Your outcome is a 3 of Wands upright. And then I clarified it. I got 5 of Wands reverse. You may clear the air with someone that you know that owes you some type of explanation, apology, whatever the case may be. You're manifesting it as you think about it. All right. Some of you want to get some free clothes or get, well, Christmas is coming up, so that makes sense. Who gives a shit? Or donate clothes or something like that. Who gives a shit? Now, like I said, let me go back to you financial ones. For you ones where you have issues financially, there could be a point where you start to recuperate financially, or I see an up in that. All right, so it's not going to go down, it's going to go up. All right, for you ones, also save more. All right, let's see what Kipper wants to say. Kipper, what do you have to say about Virgo? Look, poverty reversed. Coming, I told you you're gonna come out of the cold financially. Look, I know I'm not fucking crazy. All right. Some of you don't even expect your money to go up, but it is. I don't know how. I just get it going up. All right. What about that? Look out for the number 777. I don't know why I felt I need to tell you that. There could be concern around some older man. So what's the concern about? You could have communication with a father or an older man in the family. Maybe it's a lover. All right. Also, flash-wise, there could be a point where some of you get stressed because somebody's trying to lean on you to live with or ask for a favor or something like that. That's miscellaneous. I'm just telling you what I get miscellaneously. All right. Let's see what your oracle says. Who gives a shit? Let's go to your oracle now. Okay. I love y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, what can you tell me? Well, be wealthy. Why you tell me you're wealthy? A bitch that's wealthy wouldn't be worried about a reading saying something. So apparently you're triggered. Maybe you spend too much. Stop spending. All right? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't negate my reads. I don't come to your job and criticize you. Whatever makes you wealthy, that job that makes you wealthy, you don't see me coming to you going, well, if you're the CEO, you need to make this move. You need to fire this person. You don't see me doing that. Don't add your 2 cents when I didn't ask you for a penny, lady. All right? Okay. Let's do this. Virgo, change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement, right? Like I said, the oracle cards are for you to interpret, not for me to interpret it for you. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Well, you can take that how you want, all right? Let's see what your celebrity card is. I will help interpret the celebrity card, but I'm going to let y'all also interpret that in your own way. Hildegard von Bingen. That was a nun that was a singer. What in the Sister Act? What in the Sister Act 2 back in the habit? What in the nothing you can say can take me away from my God? What in the Whoopi Goldberg? What in the Kathy Najimy? What in the motherfucking Maggie Hall? What's got her name? Is going on? There was a nun that was a singer. Who the hell is that? Who this is? Okay. All jokes aside, become like a feather on the breath of God. Of course, it had to have that type of message. Gain wisdom through the study of the unknown. The soul is not in the body is in the soul. Some of you are going to get into more metaphysical things. All right? Listen to that. That's pretty cool, though. Gain wisdom through the study of the unknown. The soul is not in the body is in the soul. All right? So, I wish I could do Broadway. I wish the hell I could. Somebody say you should do Broadway. I wish I could. I ain't skinny enough, white enough, or talented enough to be on Broadway. I wish they would cast me. I would do Broadway if they asked me, but they wouldn't. All right. Okay. Let's go to Libra now. Don't start asking me questions. Okay, let me clarify that because somebody tried to call my ass out. They said, "Why? No wonder nobody showed up to your lives because you tell them not to ask you stuff." When I say don't ask me questions, I'm not saying you can't ask me a general question like how's your day, how you doing. When I say don't ask me questions like this, are you going to do Libra? Are you going to do Scorpio? Duh. Duh. All right. When they ask me questions like that, I'm not talking about you can't just ask me a general question like how's your day? All right, where'd you come from? I don't mean mind questions like that. But if you're asking no-brainer, obvious questions, then I'm going to say stop asking me questions. All right. That's what that means. I had to clarify that because she says, well, damn, you tell everybody to not ask you nothing. Lady, you taking that too seriously. You all up in the Kool-Aid, don't even know the flavor, if it's cherry, grape, or nothing. You don't even know. All right? Okay. Let's go to Libra now. Okay, let's go to let's go to Libra. Let's go to Libra. Let's go to Libra. Take a bite of my bag, girl. Me. Some of you get more sexual. I don't know if it's with somebody you already know or just soon. All right. more freaky. Some of you are going to play out your sexual fantasies, whatever that may be. All right? Who gives a shit? What's coming up for Libra now? Okay, here we go. You give up on something. So it comes out for, it's been coming out for everybody. What are you giving up on, Libra? 7 of Wands reverse. You're tired of putting up a fight. You have no more fight left in you over something. Let's see what it is. The Knight of Wands. This person that's in and out of your life. Some of you feel like they use you for sex or use you, even if it ain't for sex, you just feel like they come in and out too much and you don't have time for somebody that you don't know that's going to be there, the next minute. You want somebody that sticks around long term. All right. So this is for a specific Libra. Don't ask me questions, folks. Let's see. 6 of Swords. Some of you are going to move on from that, move away from that. Now, what other Queen of Pentacles reverse? Now it's talking about a work thing for some of you. Some of you are going to start focusing more on your work, but even you feel like Queen of Pentacles reverse, 7 of Wands reverse. You may feel stuck at your work, like you're not getting to the next position, next opportunity. There's a stalker that won't leave you alone. I said it. Absolutely, I did. This bitch is so far stuck up your ass, they can tell you the brand of toilet paper you use. They can tell you how much ounces you have left in your shampoo bottle. Is so obsessed. They have a photographic memory of your fucking license plate tag. I'm telling you, they can take this is obsession right here. They think you can catch a fish without a hook. They think you can make a blind man or woman see. You can light a fire without a match. Color purple, just go along with it. There's something about this person that just kind of, I think they stalk your every fucking move. And I'm not saying that in like, oh, they're going to kill you type of way. I'm saying it in a sense that like, they won't change necessarily, but they don't want to see you with someone else, but they don't want to change to be with you. If that makes any sense. You see what I'm saying? Bitch. Gotta get that out, sorry. Are you listening to me? Knight of Wands, Page of Swords, reverse. What I get is they come in and out. This is somebody you've given up on, right? You've given up on it. Now, for some of you, I'm getting a work message too. You know what? I may just make it a point to do a work message and a love message too. All right? So work-wise, some of you are going to start looking for something else, or you may feel like you're not getting to the next level work-wise. For some of you self-employed people, don't get lazy because don't miss out on money. All right? I'm also getting some of you being observed. If you work at a place, being observed. So make sure you're staying on your P's and Q's. I get there watching your performance review-wise. All right? There's a person that comes in and out of your life, or they will be. I'll put it that way. Fire with air, air with fire. I feel like they watch you. Some of you that are around your age or younger, because if they're not literally younger, they just kind of have an immature energy. Knight of Wands, Page of Swords, really? All right? I feel like they kind of keep tabs. You're trying to distance yourself. They're not going to let you distance yourself. I'll get you at the end, Desiree A. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you. Don't ask me questions. Let's see. Lou Reed. Again, I think of you, but not that often. They're fooling themselves, folks. Folks, they ain't fooling nobody but themselves. Some of you don't even think about them that often like you used to. They do. You don't have to think of them. They do the thinking for you both. Did you hear that? You don't have to think of them that often. I don't care how much brain waves you put toward the situation. You don't have to. They do the thinking for you both. You ever heard that saying, well, I do the worry for us all. I worry for us all. Like I'll do all the worrying. Well, they're doing all the thinking. You don't have to sit and think about them. They're doing all the thinking for you. All right? That's so funny. That's so funny. I think of you, but not that often. They're full of shit. Survive your own war. Learn to walk hand in hand with magic and loss. Some of you are just accepting that this is a loss. All right. Y'all make me laugh. Stop making me laugh, y'all. All right. You gonna move on from it. They aren't gonna let you move on. I don't give a damn what you do. You could move as far as you wanted to. They still would find a way to contact you or locate you, right? This is not somebody you're with. This is clearly somebody that you're not with, like in a full-on relationship type of way. All right. Also, like I get work-wise, some of you trying to find something else, but I get something also. Some of you a possible move down the line. I get a move possible for some of you. All right. Some of you want to downsize or try to find something cheaper, but also still nice. All right. What can you tell me? Or maybe that's just something you're going to think about. Doesn't mean you actually have to do it. All right. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Don't compare yourself to others. You're unique in your own way. There's no need to compare yourself to somebody else. All right. They may have problems you don't even know about, and you're sitting there envying people. Or for some of you, somebody may envy you, like friends, family. Who gives a shit? Health. I will honor the. So you're going to start doing something to your health. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Some of you also, there could be a new love that comes along as well. All right. But I don't care. I don't know I don't know if I can connect into this real. I just told you what I got. That's all I can do. Really, at the end of the day, that's all I can do is tell you what I feel and what I got. All right. Let's see. Message reverse. Some of you, there's no messages. Some of you, they're actually avoiding messaging you. For you small percentage of people, there's somebody that knows they owe you what they took from you, but it's like they're like procrastinating, but they know they owe you. Could be money-wise or stole something. Who gives a shit? Some of you, I don't know what that means. I'll just leave it at that. All right. So thank you so much, Libra, for watching. Let's go to Scorpio. Thanks so much, Tia, for that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Desiree wants to know, can you give me insight about Dave, my Aries guy that's a major player? Okay. Give me information about Dave. I'll just tell you what I get. All right. What can you tell me about Dave? What can you tell this player guy that Desiree A is dealing with? Can you tell me about Dave? What's going on in Dave's life? I don't know what you want to know, so I'll just tell you what I get. All right. What's going on with Dave? The Tower reversed. Hangman reversed. Could even be issues around either their home or their work. I'm not sure what that's trying to Emperor reversed. They're not a very stable person in their own life. There could even be at some point a switch up around their home or work. All right, is what I don't know if it's like something happens or it's something get left or if it's more so issues around that. All right. So I'm just gonna put that out there. What is their energy towards you? What is Dave's energy towards you? Damn. Dave really feels connected to you, like very connected. I don't know how Dave shows it to you, but let's say what's their future actions? Not trying. Knight of Wands. They're actually okay. I didn't expect that because you said he's a player. I'm not discounting that they're not a player. But what I will say is I think this Dave actually has a lot of love for you, whether you'd like to admit that or not, or whether you would like to accept it or not. I think they feel very connected to you, like a soul thing, right? Is what I feel. I think near future wise, I'm going to say this. I think at some point you could experience them like rushing toward you all of a sudden, trying to, kindle it, reconnect it, whatever the case may be. All right. Because I feel like I even get a relationship like they see you as somebody they want to be with. But you said they're a player. So I guess that's the problem. No point in looking what the problem is. But I feel like, honestly, I did not expect that. I feel like, honestly, this Dave feels like you are somebody they really love. I'm going to say love. All right. Two of Cups. That's pretty crazy. I did not expect that. Knight of Wands. But maybe they're just too immature. Obviously, you said they're a player. You shouldn't have told me because I would have picked up on the playerism right away with the Knight of Wands being there. I would have picked up on it. But we had a major fallout because he has a woman over. Well, that definitely is a problem. But if you hadn't told me he was a player, I would have picked it up almost immediately. Not that I'm trying to prove anything, but saying I would have picked up on it. you haven't seen the last of Dave. I don't care what happened, but you have not seen the last of Dave. I feel like honestly, it wouldn't shock me if Dave tries to come forward and offer you love. All right, because I do feel like player. I get it, but like, there's a love there, there's a bond there. I hate to say that because usually, I'm the type of person where I'll say, "Don't do it." All right, because if you said they're a player, well then don't do it. But I feel like there's genuinely emotions there. But then also this is not tarot. This is Tyler talking right now. Like, but how could you love me so much if you're playing me, right? It poses that question. But there you go. All right. That's what it's telling me. Let me pull you a Doreen card. Let's see what Doreen has to say. Thank you, Desiree. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I hate to put this out. It says, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. I hate to tell somebody to work toward a player, but that's what it's saying now. But you know what? Tyler wants to say, no, fuck that, son. So I'm saying, fuck that, son. I'm talking like the Bad Girls Club does. No. But you can take this with a grain of salt, but I don't know. I'm going to leave you with that, all right? Because I don't like to tell people to work on it with somebody that you clearly said is a player. But, that's you do that at your discretion. What you want to do is what you want to do. I can't stop it. You know what I'm saying? But thank you so much, Desiree, for that. Thank you. All right, let's go to Scorpio now. Okay. Well, thank you, Stephanie Leon, and a shout out to you and your husband. He didn't believe me at first. Now he believes. Well, tell he should be believing me. Bye, Stephanie's husband. See ya. Have a good one. All right. Thank you so much, though. All right, let's go to. I'm gonna get hung up on. Somebody's gonna call and hang up. Somebody may have. Ooh, some of you bitches that are Scorpios or what was before Scorpio? Libra. Okay. I got something about being hung up on. So whether it's literally somebody calls and they hang up, or some of you may get like calls where you think it's somebody, like you think it's like, well, that's an unknown number, but it could be somebody trying to call you, but they chicken out before you pick up or something like that. All right. Okay. Let's see. All right. All right, let's do this. Okay, what's coming up for Scorpio? Okay, let's do this. Okay. Let's do Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. What's coming up? What's coming up? Scorpio. Everybody keeps predicting love from me. I don't understand how, but then again, the last time they predicted it, it came in, but I didn't like it. Tyler gonna be in love next year. Good stuff coming. That's my prediction. My cards don't lie. I've been getting that prediction from a lot of people. I don't understand how, but like when I look at who could be attracted to me? How? Fat gut, stretch marks, flabby thighs. Okay. All right. Who won't? Man titties. Disgusting. Like I can't look at myself in the mirror without wanting to puke and just like grumble. I grumble when I see something saying, fuck that, son. See what I'm saying? I gotta stop saying that. I gotta stop these repetitive saying. Marriage as well. Amo. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Let's go to Scorpio. Some of you gonna get into meditation or trying to find time to meditate. I'm not sure what the fuck that's supposed to mean. What is Scorpio's current situation right now? Okay. Well, let's do this. Flip it up. I don't know why, but ooh. There's somebody you're not speaking to or that lies to you. So take it. Magician is why it's all happening. Empress reverse. Some of you, somebody was hot on your ass, or still is for some of you. Why the Ace of Swords reversed? Nine of Cups reversed. Some of you didn't get your wish with a liar. Some of you are not even speaking to. You either speak to them very little or you don't speak to them at all. All right, is what I feel. You either speak to them very little or not at all, is what it's kind of telling me. Like, it doesn't feel like something that's... They're going to try to get you back. Magician, Hierophant. They're going to try to make it. If it don't work with it, let me just tell you this. If it don't work with that person, you got a relationship faster than you think coming in. All right. You're headed towards something long term. Where I'm confused, I don't know if it's somebody you already know or if it's a whole new person, but I just say you got love probably coming from multiple directions. Could be from someone you already dealt with and somebody you're going to be dealing with, like a new person, right? There's a person you don't speak to that really let you down, all right? They're going to try to manifest a relationship with you again. I even get them like thinking about marriage, or that's something they've thought about in their brain, even if it's not marriage. I feel like it was something strong they wanted with you, like commitment. How would they know if this is their reading or not? Like, what would really pin down the energy? What would pin down the energy? Knight of Pentacles. They could have been an earth sign. If not, they were somebody that moved super slow. I'm assuming because Scorpio is ruled by Mars, which is what Aries is ruled by, that you may have that impatience about like Aries does. So maybe they were a little too slow for you, or you didn't like their moves they made, or how you didn't like their. I just got a specifics, and it ended. Ten of Swords. Some of you, this person experienced an ending before you met them, and they may have mentioned the endings they dealt with. If not, don't take it. What I get is how you would know who they are, or if this is your story, is it was somebody that didn't move at the pace that you liked moving at. All right. So they were very slow to move, very methodical, slow, like, oh, Eeyore type slow, like very slow. So I'm saying? Some of you got irritated by how airy they acted, like trying to be a cool vibe type person. Like when you would bring up your issue, this is specific. When you would bring up your issues or issues you had with the situation, they would downplay it like, hey, nothing. There's nothing wrong. Like let's go with the flow type. I'm not saying that's literally what was said. From you, well, I got a specific message in my head. I don't see a lot of you applying to it. Like, that type of bitch. Dude, let's just go with the flow. They use that as an excuse to go slow because they want to take their time. So I'm saying, this is specific, folks. If it's not your story, don't tell me what's wrong or what's not. Well, I don't know why I got that. You would know who this person is because you speak to them very little. Some of you not at all. All right, like I said. They're going to try to make it happen with you. I even get a relationship being offered. But some of you don't tell me that don't say nothing to me. So I'm saying, I saw that. I'm not saying they literally said go with the flow, but what I'm trying to say is don't not at all me. What I'm trying to say is they move very slow. How you would know this? They were very slow moving, or like they just seemed like they were almost like you felt like you were wasting your time, like they were just kind of taking things at their own pace, not considering that you wanted a certain pace, but they wanted to go very slow. I'm not connecting to these readings. And I get it. Somebody I'm not saying they said, let's go with the flow. I'm not saying they literally said that, but it almost seemed like somebody that would, the way it comes to me, I got to go what I get. I got to go. Don't listen to me. You're out. You're out the room. You're out the room. You're out the fucking room. Nope, not him. Michelle, sit your ass down. All right. You talk about love like in your thing, but show me some love by zipping your fucking pie hole. All right. Show me love like that. Sometimes silence is golden, and what I need from you is silence. All right. What I get is it's somebody that may have been a little bit of a time waster. Almost seemed like they didn't care, or like they didn't care how you felt at times, all right, about the situation, right? Going slow. I don't know why I get that. Like somebody that tries to go with the flow, but they're like a time waster type energy. I don't know why I keep getting that. And I could be wrong, but who gives a shit, right? I'm not going to do you a second story. And if that's what you're trying to do, nice try. Watch your moon or rising if you don't make sense with the Scorpio read. It's not always going to be about you. I don't know what your mama and daddy told you and made you feel special. I ain't your mama or your daddy, all right? I'm not either one of them hoes. I ain't going to sit here and cuddle you, all right? You too will repeat. Judgment, the reason I'm saying that, because judgment's the outcome. You too will repeat. But I get for some of you, like, I don't know. I feel like some of you that were you felt like they were wasting your time before. All right. All right. They were going super slow, wanting to do things at their pace. Everything had to be their way or the highway. And, you know, I feel like for some of you, they may actually try to come around to change how they acted before, or they'll come around acting more changed than how they were before, is what I meant to say. All right. Who gives a shit? I'm so tired of people negating my reads. If it's not your story, folks, don't apply it. Watch your moon or your rising sign. It's not always going to be about you. Okay. Want to add any type of clarifications to that? Concern reverse. Somebody that you don't even really, you used to stress about it, but you don't as much as you used to. Some of you have even fallen out of love with them. Uh-oh. Did they not strike while the iron was hot? Did they not get it while the getting was good? This is StreamYard. I'm going to predict something. There's going to be somebody that wants you that you may lose interest in. Like, you know how something at first seems great and wonderful, but then when it don't work out, or you just have had a lot of time to think about it, you just kind of go, I'm kind of not feeling it no more. So some of you, they've kind of missed out on your peak interest. They may have missed that big window of peak interest from you. So for some of you, they're really going to have to work it hard if they want you back. Because I feel like, honestly, you may lose interest, all right, or have lost it for some of you. Some of you, it's already, I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Stop asking me questions. Stop asking me questions. Stop asking me questions. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. You know what? Some of you just may have felt like not that big of a priority. Some of you want to put your position or your work as a priority. I just get something about some of you, they didn't strike while the iron was hot with you. And prediction-wise, they may actually want you around the time where you're not that interested no more. Or you may find like, let me give you an example, Scorpio, because I don't know why I'm being so literal with your read tonight. I don't know why, but I'm going to say it. Okay, let's just say, for example, you ever get your favorite toy for Christmas as a kid and you got it? You play with it for a little bit and then you just start losing interest. A month down the line, you don't even play with that toy anymore. It's not something that you really even put any thought towards. I feel like for some of you, this is something that you used to have a lot of interest in, or a person, but they didn't really strike while the iron was hot with you. All right. And so they pretty much let something kind of get away. And I think the way it comes to me is you may have a sense of redemption in your future to where they'll want you all of a sudden, but you're not that interested anymore, if that makes any sense. All right. Some of you lose interest fast. Maybe you get bored fast. All right, is what I feel. I don't give a shit. Let's go to your oracle real quick. I could have been really wrong with that read, but I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stand by my read. All right. Here we go. Okay. Service. I feel good when I can help others. Some of you may start to get to where you help others. Some of you may need help, like, services, but I get more so you may, for you ones that can do that, I feel like some of you, you may like, some of you have like you may, whether you like to admit it or not, you may have a more humanitarian type of feeling, or you will. You may get to where you want to start helping folks. I don't know if it's donation or donating your time to something. I'm not really sure. Like, it feels humanitarian in theory, all right? Or in energy, I meant to say. All right, you also pulled the regret card. All right, some of you may be experiencing regrets about things, trivial things. I know that I cannot change the past. You can't change it. Regret is a fool's game. So why are you trying to? Don't worry about it. Forgiveness. Say something deep and dark. I mean, I guess you could. Scorpio, I'm not connecting to your read. I'm sorry. It's all over the place. I'm sorry. But there could be some inner childhood trauma, or from parents, or about a parent, or about how your upbringing. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Some of you, your love life is affected by people that were put in your path, not romantic people. I'm talking about like family, childhood. Some of you may not realize it, but your adult love life may be affected by your shitty childhood, all right? Or some type of traumatic thing from, it may be, I'm not saying that that's like the full culprit, but I think it definitely shows its ugly head when you connect the people, all right? It shows its ugly head. In what way does it show its ugly head? I'm not connecting to the Scorpio read. Bye, see ya. Emperor reversed. Some of you, I'm going to say something. Some of you have father issues. I'm going to say it. For you bitches that are into like men, whether you're male or female, some of you may have issues with men. Well, my father was great. You know, they gave me money every weekend. We went on fishing trips. I mean, they even taught me how to swim by throwing me from from the whitewater raft. One time, I had to swim. Stop taking stories that are not yours. Stop taking stories that are not yours. Stop taking stories that are not yours. If your father was great, move the fuck on before I punch you in your motherfucking face, bitch. Just saying. Listen to me for a second. Stop. Let's all say it together. Stop claiming stories that are not yours. Stop claiming stories that are not yours. Bitch. So I'm saying, stop claiming stories that are not yours. Stop trying to be important as well. All right? Okay. Don't do it. Because I hate those people say, that can't be my story. My father was great. Literally, you know, he was great. Honestly, he gave me money every weekend. You know, he showed me how to work on cars. Well, good that you have a great fatherly bond. Not everybody got that privilege, though. You got to stop being important. All right? So it kept talking about a father. All right? And I was like, okay, I don't want to go that deep, but we'll go there. All right? We'll go there. Okay. All right, here we go. Sorry for the outburst, but they drive me crazy with that bullshit. All right. Okay, let's go to Sagittarius. All right, let's go to Sagittarius. Lord, this reading's going on for too long. Lord, we got to get this done. All right, here we go. Let's see, 1 second. I thought you said happy. I thought you said it was your birthday. Welcome to the chat, Tracy. Here we go. Sorry for that outburst. I apologize for that. Let's go to Sagittarius now. I get to. Somebody says, I'm still singing it, Tyler. Okay, here we go. Ooh, Knight of Wands is what you're doing now. You could be running around like a chicken with its head cut off, or you will be soon. Especially for Christmas, you'll be running around doing a lot of things, decorating. Some of you also work-wise, you may be running around a lot or be very busy as well. Woo! I got a few messages for you. First of all, you got a lot of love options coming in. You're going to ignore, I see you ignoring a lot of love. If you're with somebody, this is clearly not your story. You're you know what? People are going to be seeing you as very attractive. You're going to be ignoring all these potential lovers. Like, in the month of December, Sagittarius, look around you. Take a good deep, don't. I'm going to keep going. What I get is, you may know, especially for you singles, I get your looks attracting people in that month. I get for some of you people paying you attention. Like, if you look around you, you'll notice it. All right. But I get a lot of you also, some of you also, I'm going to tell you what I get. I get you getting to a point where you just want physical things, but not the lovey-doveyness. Some of you are trying to block out emotions. Well, thanks for stopping in, Merlinda's Tarot. Thank you. I even see at some point, I'm going to say what I get. I even see some of you also attracting a relationship, but I get you being the one that's kind of hesitant to give it a chance, whether it be due to your just commitment issues. Even if it's not that, maybe you just want to be left alone. But I get for some of you, you got a relationship coming, but I get for some of you being afraid to give in to it. If you're dealing with somebody currently, let me go to you for a second. I got a few messages here, so I'll just tell you what I get. I get them still not making a decision. I get them still not being decisive or making a decision, period. Could even get to a point where they block you out or block you literally or ignore you for some of you. You'll have no choice but to move on. All right. But I want to say for you singles that are just looking to attract someone, you will attract people. Be careful what you wish for because you just might get it and then some. Because I get for some of you, it's almost like you made the doors opening for you to have options, people paying you attention. All right. People looking at you. You probably ain't gonna realize it in December. But I get a lot of you, I want to say this. For a lot of you, even if the right relationship came along right now, I'm not saying forever, but saying right now, I don't feel like you're ready in the sense of fully opening up. I'm not saying you wouldn't entertain it. And you may call me on my shit, call me all kinds of bitches if you want to, but that's like I said, it still don't negate the fact that you may not be ready. I don't feel like for a lot of you, you're ready for anything, whether it be due to fear, or you have other things to focus on, or you just, you know what I'm saying? But keep an eye out. Because I feel like for some of you, there's definitely options in December that will be paying you attention. All right. So just keep a lookout. What else would you like to tell Sagittarius? But if you're dealing with a person currently, either somebody you're with or somebody that you want to be with, they may be deceptive or a liar or somebody that ignores you and you think something's going on with them. Like, I don't know. I don't just take it as you want. All right. Let's see what Kipper wants to add to that. And then we're going to go to Capricorn. Or I got to pull you. Oh, I'm going to pull you some oracles too. 1 second. Clarify this situation with Sagittarius. Mature woman. Some of you feel like you're just getting up there in age, and you find the older you get, the less shit you take. All right. Some of you, somebody's really wanting to message you, but they avoid the urge to do so. Some of you, that's you towards somebody. Also, there's an increase in finances at the end of December, or just in, going into the new year. January is what I got in my head too. You're reading so complex. Are there any work messages? I'm not seeing work here. Are there any work messages? What? Okay. Things going in your favor. Work looking great. Some of you, I get an opportunity coming, or your current work, a lot of busyness there, but I get that really. I'm also getting some of you have to take time off for a illness or like a cold or something that happens to you, but you'll overcome that or get paid sick leave or something like that. That could be something that pops up. Give me my credit when it does. But work-wise, things going in your favor. Some of you, there's a great opportunity coming, or in your current employment, it's looking pretty good. Whatever you do to employ yourself, all right? I get things on the up, all right? So on the up is what I feel. What a horrible read these were tonight. Thanks, Deep Krishna. Thank you so much. Not a bad read, Sagittarius. It kind of was really kind of all over the place, but okay. All right, what can you tell me about Sagittarius? What can you tell me? Pride. I love myself, and I see myself in everyone. You're finding more self-love. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So for some of you, maybe you're able to look back at things you lost and appreciate the lesson. You don't get all enveloped in it like anymore. But when you think back, you can look at it as like a lesson that you learned, all right? Perseverance. I know what I can do, whatever I set my mind to. So really, whatever you really put out there will manifest, especially with work and career, all right? Some of you really have the ability to have whoever you want as well. Like you have a very good charming ability, whether you know that or not. Okay, let's look at your celebrity card, and then we're going to go to the next sign, which is Capricorn. Great read tonight. Almost 4,000 in the room. It took me to have to take a 3-day break for y'all to actually watch me again. How dare y'all? Y'all don't watch me when I'm live every day. So am I gonna have to do readings every 3 or 4 days to get attention? Shit. Okay, not really. Really, I'm helping people with these reads. That's all that matters. Fuck the views. If people, I've had people tell me, Tyler, you don't understand. You saved me from a bad situation. I don't know how. All I do is sit and talk shit. The people at my meetups, they'll come up to me and they'll say, even when they see me out in public, like at a random place, they'll come up and say, Tyler, you just don't know how much you changed my life. I'm like, how? But Tyler, you saved me from this. I don't understand how, but if you get something from me, great. And that's all that matters. It really is. But I still don't understand how I can help anybody out. So I'm saying, help you go fucking insane. That's about all I can do. Here we go. Leonard Cohen. Who are these people? When it comes to art, all that matters is telling your story well. Some of you may write an autobiography at some point, or you may put your story into writing or in video format. I don't know why I got that. Travel lightly through the darkness. Learn to live in the intervals between events. All right. So for some of you, I also get something about you putting either pen to paper or putting your story down. All right. Okay. Turn bad romance into good. We got Lady Gaga here. Turn bad romance into good business. Some of you are going to take your woes or what really devastated you and turn that into a moneymaker. I don't know how you do it. Why does that keep coming out? Some of you are going to turn a devastating situation or your life experience into something that makes you money. I don't know how it comes about. It's just telling me that. Exaggerate your contradictions. Become the star you were born to be. Some of you are headed for the limelight. And some of you, I'm also getting this energy of at some point you could benefit financially from either your actual story, or you'll take that anger from past situations and channel it into a business, and that can make a lot of money because your passion will show. People will see your perseverance, your passion, something like that. All right. Some of you getting a lot of followers on Instagram, social media. All right. Okay. Who gives a shit? Let's go to Capricorn now. Okay. Here we go. Let's go to Capricorn. All right. Let's go to Capricorn. All right. What can you tell me, Capricorn? What can you tell me, Capricorn? Here we go. What can you tell me, Capricorn? What's your current situation right now, and where is it headed? Your current situation right now, and where is it headed? Sorry the readings are so long, but I like to give details to every read. Sometimes I get kind of sloppy on some where I don't really finish it. I mean, I finish it, but I don't give it as much time as it needs, and people get mad at me. King of Swords reverse is your situation. So why is that all happening? Three of Cups reverse. Some of you, there's this person you haven't really came together with. Some of you have not reunited with them, and you two are cold toward one another. There could have been a love triangle there, or they had other people. But I'm also getting somebody that you either dated or dealt with, and I think things went cold, or they are cold, and there's been this lack of you two hanging out or coming together. Some of you reunions, like there's been a lack of that. All right, I'm not sure what I'm getting with the Five of Cups. Some of you, this disappointed you. It disappointed you because of what you had invested in it. It feels like, you know what it feels like to me? It's very specific. It's almost like somebody that maybe used to hang out with a lot or used to cooperate with a lot. And it's like things went cold. You two haven't reunited or come together. This doesn't feel like somebody you're with. It could be. Only way I can interpret this with somebody you're with is if they're like a cheater that's got some side chick or side dick or whatever the case may be. Other than that, I just feel like it's for World card. So it definitely closed out. Some of you accepted this. I got this story ended. You two played out this story. It's ended. Like it closed out. All right. Some of you, it felt like a bad story when you were with this person. It felt like you were part of some shitty romance novel, like dealing with the ups and downs and the drama with the situation. They could have been an air with water or a water sign with air. Why it's all happened. So you are going to speak. Okay. So some of you are not, you may not physically reunite with them. Some of you eventually, but I don't get some of you you're going to actually message them or text or messenger is what I feel. I get messages and text. Some of you, they may have had other people they were connected to, like romantically. Some of you, it kills you to have to drop this because of really the potential you thought it had. It's very specific. Yours doesn't have a lot of, your reading's kind of weird because it's like, it doesn't have much room for interpretation. It's very straight to the point. There is no like reading in between the lines or innuendos. It's like full on, not innuendos, but there's no like mystery about it. It's very straightforward. All right, let's clarify it now. Kipper, clarify this King of Swords reversed. Unexpected income. They could be focused on their money. Some of this was like a bum type. Maybe they wanted things from you. If not, don't take that. I just get for some of you, some of you are just focused on your money right now. Disregard the bum thing, all right? Why the Three of Cups reversed? You actually may be focusing on your money. I do get an increase in your finances, like unexpected income for you, all right? Yeah. Also, some of you embracing independence from this situation, all right? Money looks good for you. Your money's going to flourish. They were blocking your money flow. I said it. They were blocking your money flow. See, a lot of times when something distracts you, it takes your mind, it takes the energy off of things that should be focused on, like prosperity, abundance, career. Some of you, you're going to notice, like, since this, some of you already felt this, or you will feel it, that them not being really present actually takes the block off your money flow. I'm not saying they literally had a block, like a spiritual block or nothing. I'm just saying, what you put towards something will grow and expand as far as money-wise. But if you have this person that's kind of distracting you from your flow, then that can affect it. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like for some of you, money flow will be doing good. Hey, little small side story for like 3 or 4 Capricorns. For you bitches that are divorcing someone, you will get paid off pretty good. All right? For a small portion. That's not for everybody. Child. Some of you, what upset you, somebody could have had a child. If not, some of you, maybe what upset you is you felt like there was expansion for you two in more ways than one. Like you may have thought, like, well, maybe down the line we can settle down and have kids or something like that. All right, could have been something like that. Doesn't have to be. All right. I do get messages. The one thing that it keeps reemphasizing is that there is messages there. All right, coming through messages. All right. So let's see. What is your oracle cards about this? I get general. There could be a raise for some of you. If you're self-employed, I just get like a big flow of money, maybe new clients. But if you're somebody that works for a location or for a corporation, I get like a little bit of a raise for some of you. All right. Let's do this Capricorn. Give me a message for Capricorn. You're a horror fan as well. I love horror movies. Grace Jones, I've heard of her a few times throughout life. Learn to be your own sugar daddy. So really you're going to be, you're going to be paying yourself. You're going to be making your own money. You don't need nobody to help you with money. Harness the power of an unexploded bomb, always waiting, always ticking. To ensure survival, prey must become hunter. I get, instead of being that person that waits for the person to change your life, or maybe one day I'll meet somebody rich, or maybe one day, if you're with somebody, maybe they're going to hit it big. You're like, you know what? You're going to take the bull out of the horn and say, I'm going to make my own shit. I'm going to do me. I'll be my own sugar daddy is what it's saying. All right. What I feel. What else would you like to tell Capricorn before we go to Aquarius? Capricorn, yours was short, and I know y'all going to go off on me because of it. It should have at least been 10 minutes longer. What the hell do you want me to do? Sit here and read you? Let me do an audiobook for you. That way it can be let me put it in audiobook format and give you an unabridged version that's long and drawn out. That way you'll feel satisfied. No. Is it abridged or unabridged? I forgot. Anyways, give me some guidance for Capricorn. Okay, here we go. You got Teacher of the Year. Congrats, Ashan. Let me tell you what this teacher sent me. I'm not kidding. This teacher sent me a video of her preschool class, and the kids all running around saying, bye, see ya, have a good one, all in unison. I about fucking died. She said, what y'all say, kids? And the kids go, bye, see ya, have a good one, all in unison. These little 4 or 5-year-old kids. Absolutely insane. And that was just about the funniest thing I'd ever seen. All right. Bye. See ya. Have a good one. All right. Here we go. Yeah, she sent me a video of her class, maybe 4 or 5 years old. They're all going, Bye, see ya. Have a good one. I loved it. Thought it was about the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. That and the woman that dressed her little son up like me for Halloween. Like literally gave him some tarot cards, wore like a red shirt, and it had my sayings on it. And I thought that was the funniest. She sent me literally a picture of that. That's, you're getting out there when people start dressing up like you for Halloween. Pretty cool. All right, here we go. Don't envy somebody else's position. You never know what they're going through. Like, just because things seems glitzy and glamoury for another person doesn't mean it's actually that. So don't envy what you really don't know about, all right? Freedom. Why does it keep talking about this free energy? Some of you, by being in your free energy and your non-desperation energy for wanting companionship or friendship, I'm telling you, it's going to free you up to have a lot of energy to put towards your career, your finances. I get your finances flowing, getting a balance to your finances. Some of you are going to open a savings, or if you already have one, you're going to put more in savings. All right, is what I feel. All right. So with that being said, let's go to Aquarius. I almost said you all have a good one. I was almost ended the read, not realizing I had 2 more left. Okay. Thank you for the 50, Paris Mimi Village. Thank you so much for that. You're amazing. Thank you, Paris. Who's dressed like Pugsley Adams? No, she dressed her kid up like me. Literally, she sent me a picture, said, my son was you for Halloween. And he had curly hair already. I think it was a mixed child. I'm mixed. And literally had a red shirt on, had some tarot cards in front of him. She put him in a high chair, and the high chair was his table to read cards on. Not kidding. And she got the picture perfectly where he was like touching the cards and stuff, like he was doing a reading for somebody. I thought that was hilarious. All right, here we go. I was so confused by the Addams Family on Netflix, or by the Wednesday. I'm like, I thought the Addams Family were white. But then I realized, wait, the old cartoon is of Spanish people. I'm like, when did they go from white to Spanish? I was so confused. Okay. I was like, wait a second, who are these people? When I watched the new Wednesday series, I'm like, wait a second, wait, they had a whole race change. How do we go from Christina Ricci to this? I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying I just wasn't expecting that. Like, I've just always thought the Addams Family were some weird white folks. That's what I was wrong. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. All right, let's do this. Okay. That's right. Gomez Raul. That's right. His name. That's right. Gomez. Is his name Gomez? Right. In the 1990s. That's right. He was Spanish, wasn't he? But to me, I thought they were always white. But when I look back, I guess they were Spanish. I mean, Gomez. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. My favorite Addams Family character before I go to Aquarius is Debbie. I asked my parents for they got me ballerina Barbie. How did it go? They bought me Malibu Barbie. I wanted ballerina Barbie. I love Debbie. What a great trashy villain. I loved Joan Cusack. What a fucking psychotic whore. And I loved it. That, to me, that's like the pinnacle of a 90s villain. Just absolutely insane. Every second she was on screen, loved it. All right? Loved it. All right. I asked for ballerina Barbie. They bought me Malibu Barbie. I'm sorry. They had to go. And she literally killed her parents because they didn't get her. I was like, oh my God. Love it. All right, here we go. Let's do this. 4,000 in the room? No way. See, it takes me having to get off for a few days to get people to watch. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. Aquarius, what's coming up for you? I'm not coming up, sorry. What's your current situation? I keep asking the wrong questions. What is your current situation right now? Let's see. Temperance reverse. Could have something to do with Sagittarius or something that makes your emotions go up, down, up, down. All right. Watch out for any type of substances or liquids. All right. Who gives a shit? What can you tell me? Watch what you intake. What can you tell me? Thanks for the 20, Queen of Speed. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. You wasted your time on something, or you feel like you're wondering if something was worth your time or investment. Let's see what this is. All right, here we go. Tower reverse. Now you choose to avoid it. All right. You choose to stop giving it time, basically. All right. You chose to take yourself out of the situation instead of having the situation fall apart, forcing you to get out of it. So you took yourself out of something, or you're avoiding it. I'm not connecting to your read. Thanks, Ashine, for the 5. Thank you so much. Some of you was an Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, could be any sign. But let's see what you wasted your time on. Apparently, 7 of Pentacles reversed, 6 of Wands reversed. I actually got a few messages for you. It's not just love. It's not. Aquarius, I think that you were wasting your time on some of you. The Leo, 6 of Wands is the Leo card. I got Aries, Scorpio. I get some of you may have been wasting your time on somebody. They wouldn't give you attention, or you felt very demeaned by them, or like you were not being appreciated. All right. Now you two are avoiding messaging each other. Some of you, somebody's actually avoiding active messages that they haven't read, or that they read but they're not responding, or you two are avoiding the urge to speak. I think you both bitches want to speak, but you both of you bitches don't. Like, there's no budging there. I'm gonna actually ask I'm gonna give you a few messages. I got a few, not just the love or a connection. You got a new love coming in, by the way, right? You know, Aquarius, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you've been eating too much pie. I don't know why I got it like that. You know, from the help. When she says, you know, Hilly, you're a sweaty mess. Are you ill? Oh, no husband wants to come home to that. You know, Hilly, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you've been eating too much pie. In fact, I'm sure of it. Now you get your raggedy ass off my porch. Go on. But we all get one of them disgusting things on our faces. The way I take that is, some of you could gain weight if you start eating way too many sweets. That's the way I take that. Whenever I get random scenes, it's not me just having a Rolodex of craziness in my head. So I think for some of you, you could get to where well, I don't eat sweets, Tyler. I'm a vegan. Well, vegans. There's vegan sweets, you idiot. All right. What I'm getting is some of you could get to a point where you start eating too much of carbs or sugar or white foods. All right. So watch out. If it's white, it ain't right in regards to sugar, flour, any bread. All right. So some of you are going to get to a point where you start gaining a little bit of weight. For me to get that random saying, there was no reason for me to get that. There was no reason for me to say that. All right. So watch out for that. Thanks, Divine Karma. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now let's get back to the main message here. I think there's somebody what you supposedly wasted your time on. You felt very let down. They made you feel unimportant. Some of you had a suspicion they talked shit about you or ran your name through the mud. You may be right for me to pick that up. I also get for some of you, you're avoiding messaging each other. I'm even getting a scenario where somebody messages, but the other person avoids responding for their own reasons. I'm not sure. It will be a breakthrough in communication. I even get a potential love offer. All right. But I'm also getting a new love too for you. I don't feel like that's too far away. All right. Let's go to your work. You don't even push the agenda anymore that you want something more out of this job. It's like you just do it on autopilot. Some of you have already quit something. I do get new employment for you coming through that you'll love is what I got. But I got for some of you, what I got was, now I'm just telling you what I get channel-wise. I'm just kind of half channeling, half doing tarot, basically. I feel like for some of you, there's a job you don't even try to really push them anymore to kind of give you something else, or you don't even put that hint out there anymore. You're like, fuck it. Like you just feel like you're not growing there. It's like you see others progressing, but not yourself, and you feel like you're overdue for something better. All right. So there may be a point where you want to switch what you do. Now, for some of you that are self-employed, you may be not feeling on the top of your game. Things may be kind of slow, or you feel like you don't feel like that on top of your game. But I get something coming through, or an increase in, like, I wouldn't worry. I feel like it's just little natural ebbs and flows, if that makes any sense. I don't know why I think I'm channeling. Who gives a shit, right? About my channeling. But that's what I get for some of you bitches, that this energy, I can't stop saying that damn bitch word, stop. Even when I talk to people in person, I have to stop myself from like calling everything a bitch. I'll just have to like, I'm so weird. I try not to like a crazy person. Who gives a shit, right? Let's go to the Kippers and see what the Kippers want to say. All right. Kind of blanked out for a second. There was this woman one time, or man, I don't know who they were. They were in my comments, and they said, I love watching you, but for you to keep telling me you don't give a shit about me, lady, you taking it too literal. She says, I can't believe you would say, after I've been cheated on, lied to, I've been put through hell by this bastard, and you tell me you don't care about me? Will you shut your fucking mouth and hear me out for a second, you idiot? I'm not literally saying who gives a shit, right? That is my way of dismissing something that's either irritating to me, or that I can't understand, or if I feel like I can't articulate something, I'll just say who gives a shit, right? That's just my, stop being important. Stop being important. Stop being important. Stop being important. Because I've actually had it a few times from different people. They'll go, that's very disrespectful for you to say you don't care about me. You don't care about me, Ty. You don't care, Ty. Huh? Bitch. Let's do it again. Stop being important. Stop being important. Stop being important. Stop being important. So I'm saying? So that's not what I mean by that. You're taking it too literal. All right? Okay. But anyways, Aquarius, back to you for a second. I got to throw you some clarifiers down. All right? Okay. All right, let's do this. Okay, we go. Okay, let's go. All right, we go. All right. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, I like that. I'm going to say something specific. You could actually do something around your living room area, like redecorate. Some of you possibly a new home at some point. I'm also getting something about a woman helping you around the home. Some of you also like a woman staying with you for a bit. For possibility, doesn't mean literally, all right? It could just be something that plays out or doesn't play out at all. Sudden wealth. Remember when I was telling you don't give up? Or I said something along those lines? You will come into money somehow, some way. If you've experienced natural ebbs and flows with work and career, or natural ups and downs, everybody has them, even myself. Like, I'm no different. I experience lots of ebbs and flows, and so will you. I feel like for some of you, you will get to a point where there's a giant increase in money. So I feel like really work your ass off. Don't get discouraged, all right? Find a job. For the ones I always say, well, I'm unemployed, so find a job, and then come back and tell me when you found one, and maybe we can see how it's going to go. What do you want me to do? You want me to go find a job for you and work there for you too? You want me to go punch in and punch out for you too? You want me to introduce myself to your boss, your coworkers for you too, and let you know how they were, and clock in, clock out, come back and report how great the job is or how much it sucks? It don't work that way. Stop telling me about your unemployment and do something about it. And stop worrying about what's going on with me. Because I've been unemployed before too. Unemployment check and everything. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, the souvenir. Bitch, I done did it, all right? So don't think I haven't been through anything. Let's pull your oracle cards now. All right, let's pull your oracle cards now. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity. You may be, again, I keep picking up that some of you feeling kind of down on your luck. I'm telling you, it's just temporary. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. You're never alone. Some of you spirits always got your back. Universe does too. All right. I get some of you getting a more calmer, peaceful state of mind. I get some of you going through like this little like feeling where you kind of feel down in your luck or feel a bit in the blues, but I feel like it's very short lived. I feel like there's a lot of blessings coming to you as well. All right, what's your celebrity card? We're gonna go to Pisces. Let's do this. Give me a celebrity card for Aquarius, please. You have John Cage. Don't know who the hell that is. Don't fall in love with your first idea. Surrender to chance. All great art contains at its center century. They have the weirdest word, center contemplation. So I feel like the way I interpret that, I'll just interpret for you. I feel like for some of you that are looking to branch out there, like don't go with the first idea. Brainstorm and see what else could work. All right, or have a variety of things you could do. Some of you have a main job and a second job. Let's say you're unemployed and you're putting something out there. Do a variety of things. Don't just go with the first thing. Do a variety. You never know what could catch on. All right, that's the way I interpret that. Who gives it? I don't care. All right, let's go to Pisces now. Okay, here we go. Let's go to Pisces. Thank you, Amanda Colston. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Okay. Pisces, what's your current situation right now and how will that play out? I don't know why I want to ask it like that. So it must be, some of you are focused on how this situation is going to play out. So I guess I'll focus on that for me to ask it that way. I don't know why I asked it like that. So that does, whenever I accidentally say something or I say something that's very weird, then it means something. So I guess I'll just see how it plays out. I'm going to tell you the situation, but I'll focus on how it's going to play out. Shuffle a bit more. Okay, here we go. Thanks for the 20 divinely. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. How will the situation play out? What is the situation and how will it play out? Okay, what is your situation? I got something about some of you meeting someone that's endowed, whether breast-wise or dick-wise. I'm not really sure. All right. Okay. The Star card. Some of you are going through a state of healing. Some of you are headed towards success too, but that's a whole other story that we'll address in a second. Let me see what it's. Motherfucker. Bet you're going to be doing good. I do get a self-employment message for some of you as well. I don't know why I keep getting that tonight. Bet you're going to be doing good. You got Death card and Aquarius card for your current situation. Some of you have went through something that ended and you're healing from it. That's great. That's wonderful. Good for you. What the hell do you want? A cookie? All right, you're healing from it. You're doing good. Now, I get you. I'm going to say this. This is going to sound very airy-fairy, but I'm going to say it anyways. You are headed toward whatever you want, you could have. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. Ha. Magician star. Reach for the motherfucking stars. You are a star. All right, you're a star in your own way. You are. Tyler, why do you give me this bitch? Don't sit down. Let me explain the story. And I feel very uncomfortable. Tyler, why do you feel uncomfortable? Because damn, I'm being too airy-fairy. Usually if they don't want you, they hate you and you're a bitch. Not this one. There's this energy here of the sky is the limit. I get you manifesting your dreams. What is your wildest dream? I want you to think about that wildest dream because that's what you're manifesting, all right? So whether it's the dream lover, you're manifesting it. Dream job, you're manifesting it. Look at your cards. Star is the situation. Magician is why it's all happening, all right? Let's do some clarifications now because it's kind of being kind of general. I'd like something a little bit more specific, but oh well, I got to go with what I get. Outcome, 10 of Cups. I get you being so happy one day with all the stuff that your dream's gonna come true. Your dream's gonna come true. What the fuck is this talking about? This is probably the best read I've ever seen you have in a long time. Some of you I've ever seen for you. For you ones that had issues with money, that's going to turn around. I get an increase for you. All right. If you had issues, oh, you also made a new place. Yeah. That can't be me. I love where I live. Well, stay there. Just because I say it don't mean you got to go do it. Well, let me go call the realtor. And then when the realtor calls you back, you go, Tyler said I should move. So do you have any listings I can look? No, it don't work like that, folks. You have free will. Tyler says I should move. I just paid the damn house off. I got to move now. No, it don't work like that, folks. What I'm saying is, at some point, I get something about a house switching up. All right? So you can take that as... What can you tell me as well? Why is your reading being so bland? Not bland as in bad, but like it's so general. I can't get off the general message. I'll tell you what your outcome is. Remember when I told you I was going to focus on your outcome? I'm going to tell you what it is. What do you want your outcome to be? Now, we can interpret this many ways. There's thousands of Pisces that watch me. In fact, they watch my signs. They watch my readings more than any other sign. Pisces, who else watches the most? Virgo watches a lot. Virgo watches the fuck out my reads. Taurus watches them the least. That's Taurus. Bye, see ya. Taurus don't watch my reads. Every sign does, but the ones that watch the most are Pisces, Virgo. They really represent for a whore. And also Aries, all right? I'm going to say this. What do you want your outcome to be? Do you want the picket fence, the dog, the dream husband or wife? You can have that. You can have it. There is no big reveal like, what is the outcome, Tyler? What will it be? Drum roll. No. What do you want the situation to be? Do you want heaps and loads of money? You could have that too. I feel like for a lot of you, I'm going to have to say it. I get something about a move. Also, if you've had any type of health ailments, you're going to overcome those. You're going to heal from those. Or your health is not as bad as it seems. Who gives a shit? Actually, say that all the time. Your days of being lonely and despair, whatever it may be, and just it's all coming to an end. I know that sounds crazy to you, but when every time I clarify the read, it's not but good cards. Every time. Ten of Cups, Magician, Star card. All right? You got House reversed, Despair reversed, coming out of everything that you thought was going to go bad or not work out for you. It's all like, I don't even think you see the blessings coming for you. That's the sad part. You don't even see it. All right? What else can you tell me about Pisces? Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. I don't know why I keep pushing this agenda of self-employment. Some of you, that's your way to that multimillionaire status you want. Taking what you're good at and turning it into a full-fledged business, all right? Honesty. I can't always expect truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Some of you, you may have to cut people free. They're not honest with you or they're not upfront with you, all right? Let me actually do a second story because you waited the longest. So I don't want to do one. It's going to make it bad. No, I'm going to stick with that message. I'm going to clarify it a little bit more, but I'm going to stick with it. Sorry for the cussing, but I'm going to stick with it. Ten of Cups, the outcome. For the ones currently dealing with a relationship right now or in a connection right now, what is the current situation of that? Some of you, it feels like a full-time job as opposed to a love situation, right? What is their energy towards you? You may start to feel like it's just like it's a full-time job as opposed to a love thing. They could be having issues around their money or their career, or they're having concern. What are they concerned about? I'm going to say something that I don't get this making a sense with a lot of you. I really don't. So go ahead and flip off the channel or go ahead and turn off the video, right? Go ahead and turn off the video. Some of this person doesn't feel, I'm going to say this, and I asked, they're concerned about this, and I asked what they're concerned about, sudden wealth. If you're with someone, they could be worried about y'all's money, the lack thereof, or the bad spending. If you're not with this person, let's say you're a Pisces that's doing okay for yourself. Let's just say that. You're doing good for yourself. There's somebody here that may feel like you're too good for them, or that they're not really up to your standards, or they may feel like less than, whether that's your problem or not, like they may feel less than. They could even have issues around their money or career. I don't know why I'm getting at. Let me give you a third story, Pisces. I almost said Aquarius. Somebody know what an Aquarius? Okay, let's do a third story. So if this is a love situation they came to me for, what is the current situation with that, and how will it play out? The one you warned me all about, the one you said I could do without. You've been warned about this hoe by friends, family. You've been warned about this hoe. Papa don't preach. I'm in trouble deep. What in the Madonna, what in the Kelly Osbourne is this talking about? You've been warned about this hoe. Whether it be from people or whether it be from your own intuition, you've been pretty much aware of this situation. You've been aware of where it stands, where it could head. All right. What is your current situation with them? Three of Pentacles. Some of you, this is somebody you're currently dealing with now. Or I get this energy of you two coming together to work together on this. Strength. Some of you are Leo. I'm not connecting to this read. Why is the Three of Pentacles the current situation? Some of you, this is somebody that you're definitely working with now, like working, either you're working towards it or you will be. But I also get some of you getting tired of the same old with this person. You're going to do it. Ooh, you're going to do it again. But you've been warned. Why did I get that? The one you warned me all about, the one you said I could do without. You've been warned about this hoe. Like I said, whether it be about from your intuition you were warned, or if it's from actual people in your ear going, look, you know, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. Watch out, watch this, that type of thing. Some of you, you know what, for me to get that, maybe they kind of fucked everything up, right? But you were warned. You were pretty much aware of where it could head. Maybe you didn't want to believe it. Maybe you hoped it turned out differently. But I don't care. I don't give a shit. I get, for some of you, I don't get it's over. In fact, I get it repeating. But you may get to a point where you feel like you're beating the same dead horse with this person when it repeats. I even get, for some of you, could have been a love triangle with that Three of Pentacles there with the current situation. I'm also going to say for some of you, you may start to focus more on your work and not them. All right, is at the same time. I also get some of you meeting a connection through work as well, possibly. All right. Bye, Pisces. See, we did 3 stories. All right. Some of you, you'll try to close off from that. Some of you also, their problem is they don't open up entirely, or you feel like they just shut down or close down. All right. Let's see what your oracle cards say, Pisces. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's see. What's your current? Let's see. Trust. Some of you have to work on your trust issues. For you ones that are actually with someone actively, work on the trust. That's what's gonna fuck you two up. The trust problems, whether it was something that's already done, forgive and forget if that's the case. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Trust. You know what? A lot of you operate, especially for you singles, or just in general, you operate off of fear that you're gonna be betrayed again or let down again. And not to say that'll never happen again, but what I will say is I feel like those days of constantly being let down are going to be very few and far between. All right. Your health's going to get better too, or you're going to start changing things to. This keeps coming out for every sign. That same card, and I'm shuffling the fuck out these. Your health's going to get better due to things you do towards your health, or changes you make towards your health. They will start to get better. All right. Stop operating out of fear and trust problems. Not everybody's out to get you or to hurt you. So I'm going to say that, you know, especially for you ones that are looking to connect with people, like stop just saying the bad every time. You know, look at the situation as glass half full, not half empty. All right, well, whatever I'm saying is, okay. Right. But bye, Pisces. See ya. Have a good one. Let's see. One last card. You are the last sign, so I sometimes try to. Some of you dealt with something like that. I'll let you interpret that how you want. I'm requited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. All right. So take that as you want. With that being said, you all have a. Oh, I just hit my lamp. You all have a good one. Bye. I'll see ya. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for the 10, Zonado. Thank you so much. Also, for you ones where I may have missed your super chat, it wasn't purposely. Sometimes I don't see them, and then people get mad at me. I promise you, sometimes I don't see them. And I use software. Sometimes the software is very hit or miss on telling me if somebody sent a super chat or not. It's very hit or miss. All right, bye. I'll see ya. Have a good one. Thank you all so much. Please press the like button. Thank you. Bye. See ya. All right. See you all in a couple days or whenever. Bye.